and this will be the pencil used. It is a normal HB pencil used, and here you can see that you don't need any other separate device. I will be using a normal pencil and a normal eraser, and let's start. So here you will see that the portrait is in the form of, I have done a basic outline without, don't use a grid, and you can type your query, and later on in the Zoom session I will be taking doubts. So here there is a face in which there is a goggle. So when you are drawing a face in which there is a goggle, sometimes the eyes are visible, sometimes the eyes are lightly visible. So but we have to take the whole measurement of the face with the help of the eyes. So normally we start the portrait from the eyes. So first I have to set the angle of the face. The face is tilted at an angle. It is at this angle, and therefore the angle of the eyes is perpendicular to it, like this. So the angle is like this, and then I have set the eyes. Now you start from the first eye, but this eye is hidden under the goggle, so I will not make it in detail, but the gap between the eye is same. And then I will make the second eye. After that you have to see that the gap between this eye and the second eye is same. Then I will make the outline of the goggle, but before I make, I should know that where are the eyebrows. So in this phase, the eyebrow size and the size of the nose, the size of the lip, all is measured according to size of the eyes. So what is done here, I have started. So first I am making the outline of the goggle, and don't use pencil with pressure. Use the pencil softly. So if you will apply pressure of pencil, then so first get the outline of the goggle, and I am making the stick of the goggle. Use pencil without putting pressure. Now at the same angle the other stick will be there, and this is going on the other, on the second ear, so it will go behind here. Now I have to rub these lines which I have made. If you use a grid, then the grid will limit you in making big portraits. So don't use a grid, rather use a measurement of the eye. Now you can see I have, this is the measurement of the, this is an eraser which I am using. Now let's come to giving of detail. Since here the eyes are not there, so I have to just give a darkness to the eye, but the black portion of the eye, which is the iris, the colored portion of the eye, has to be shown very softly. Now see this, it is going under it, but this will not be shown, so I have to just shade it first. Now when you are sketching or shading or painting any portrait with goggles, then this is the thing to keep in mind. Now since they are glasses, so there is a shine which I have to show. So this is the angle of the shine. The shine is coming from the left side. Now I will give light shade. just to show you the outline. We'll come to the detailing because the eyes are not there involved in this face. Therefore, I will not go to the eyes first. Let's quickly come on to the other part because the eye goggle I have already done. Now the nose. When I do the nose, the nostril, the lower portion of the nostril, the angle of the nostril, the lower portion of the nostril will be dark. And there is in the goggles, there is a stick which connects the two portions of the glass. So that has to be done. And the center portion of the goggle has to be done. Now there is a support which is there on the goggles, that will be done. Now when you measure the eyes, then you have to measure the length of the eye, the length of the nose, and the cap of the nose till the end. So here the face is tilted upwards, so the angle of the lip also changes. So the face is tilted upwards, so you can see the angle of the lip. In between, just keep seeing the size of the nose, the size of the lip. Now this is the basic part. The eyes, the space between the eyes, the height of the nose, the gap from the nose and the lip, and the size of the chin. After that, we come to the outlining of the face. To undo the outline, you have to see, try to do it freehand. When you do it in the beginning, you may find it slightly difficult, but slowly you will get the knack of it. Now here, this part, the jawline is going down. It is coming till the end of this, and from here the chin is gone, and he is a singer. So I am doing the series of the singer. So now hold the pencil from a distance, and then the hair, and get the outline of the face, then the outline of the hair. Keep it soft and light. And later on, last comes giving shade. Don't shade in the beginning, otherwise everything will become dark. Do the shading in the end last, and shading also should be done very light. Don't make it dark. Now after that, come to the darker shading. In this case, the face is slightly easier, I would say. If you want to know how do you give shade to a face without the goggle, then there are other videos on the channel. You can check them out. Try the video and then come to the group and get your doubts resolved. Now we will come to giving shade to the goggles. Now hold the pencil flat, and this is the shine which I want to create. So I will just move because there is a straight shine. It is reflection, and hold the pencil softly, and in this area just shade. Watch the angle of the pencil and just move it softly. When you do this, it will give a basic texture to the goggle. Now we want to show the eye also. So there, this is the eye, but it is hidden under the glass, so you will not give detail, but this should be there. Now this is the corner of the glass, so here there is the frame of the glass, here there is a shine. Now from the corner I will make darker shade. Now darker shade does not mean you have to put pressure of the pencil. You will just move the pencil and shade it. And in the same way, the other side will have a shine of, this is the frame, steel frame. So I will not complicate it for you. There is a dark shine here, so I will just move the pencil and now light shade one time over the whole face, because the glass is it is a goggle, so the whole lining will be slightly darker compared to the whole face. Now on the upper side I have to shade it slightly darker. Now keeping it simple, don't complicate. Now at the edge of this is a shine, and when I will do a round and a light shade, so the glass effect comes. Now at the top there is a metal stick. Now let's move on, because here there is not too much of detail, but yes, now this is the glass frame, so it should have a reflection or a shadow on the face. So I have to do a reflection of the frame, glass frame or the goggle frame on the face according to the light angle. Now the nostrils, I had done the outline, so you just shade the nostrils, and now on this side there is a dark shade. Now on the outer side I have made this slightly darker. I have to give roundness, so I will just rub the pencil. Now this does this. Now use a brush, any brush. This is a normal painting brush which I am using. Put your finger behind it and just rub it. You don't need any complicated thing. First you have to understand the basic, and you don't need any expensive stuff. Now this is the reflection of the glass on the face, but it should not be dark. we have to show texture of the skin. So this is the skin. This part will be slightly darker. Now coming to the lip, the lower side from the from the bottom side of the upper lip, it will be dark. Then from the lower side, you have to show the pencil movement in a curved form. Now from the lower side, upper lip will be dark, and from the upper side you have to shade softly by creating some lines. That is the texture of the lip. Now this is the chin which I want to create here, and he is having very soft hair, or the beard is, I won't call it stubble, it is soft. Now the hair on the mustache and the beard will not be long because he is not carrying long hair. So just put the pencil and make in the form of dots. When you do this, it will create effect of soft beard and a mustache which is covering the face, and it is a style of beard which people are keeping these days. On this side, towards the right side, shading will be there. Now we have to shade, and this is the chin, and he is carrying beard. So now I have to give first some dots. These are the hair which have been trimmed on the face. Plus we have to show the effect of the roundness on the face. So first watch the pencil movement. If you are watching a recording, you can type your query below, then ask for, there is a separate group. You can join the group and get in touch for learning. Now first I am doing the texture of the hair. So you watch that I am making the beard on the face by just making some dots, and they should not be long, but they are not actually dot, they are small hair which have been trimmed. Now you can watch that how it is coming. First create the hair, and now just give a soft shade on the skin. Now this is done. Now this corner, this is the inner corner of the lip. This is slightly deep in this face. So I have to do this properly. Now use the pencil and just give shade and reflection of light on the face. There is a reflection of the goggle on the face. And now just move pencil softly and make it round. Don't overdo it. Just make small dots which are there. And now in the lower side of the chin, give soft shade. This is a fast way of making a portrait fast. Once you get the basic, you can make shading easily. Now use a brush and just smudge this. Now this is done. Now coming to the hair. In this case, the hair are done. They are curly hair, not very long, and they are not long, but they are pointing upwards. So here I have to make the folds in the hair going up. So from the edge of the forehead, make the hair curling upwards. Now this is done. First give shape to the hair like I did on the beard. First give the direction of the hair. Now a simple face you will see, but the process is same. You will find that drawing of this is not shown step by step. Here you can watch everything. And now I will just spread. He is having hair which are pointing upwards. So from the edge of the face, the hair will go up. And this is the edge of the hair on the face. Now the hair are slightly going up. They are going on the right side. So this is the basic outline. Now come to the lower portion. So let's quickly do the outlining. Now there is a small pendant which he is wearing. All the accessories are typical. Some of the portraits which you make, they are having resemblance depending upon what they are using, what they are wearing. Like here you will see that the face is almost covered because of the goggle, and he is a singer. You can type below if you have identified, that is, he is showing a yo effect on the hands. So I am showing you a fast, not the complete thing, because I don't want the detailed thing. You will understand from the pre-sessions in the Zoom. Here you are understanding, and you can watch this recording. Now this is the basic effect. Now if you see it close, you will see that the eyes are visible and the effect of the glass is there. Now let's make it slightly more. So I will use the pencil and try to create effect of what it is called, the goggles which have photochromatic effect. They become dark when they are used in light. So here also it is the same thing. So from the upper portion it is dark, and from the corner of this I have to keep it slightly dark. So here in the corner, upper corner, I have to keep it dark. And this goggle should be slightly, the texture of the goggle should be different from the texture of the skin. So I will not complicate, because I don't want, because art is simple if you keep it simple. If you complicate it, then you can go on making it difficult and complicated. So from the top, this is done. Now this is the basic outline of the face. Now let's quickly finish it. Finishing it in the sense like I am just giving some detail on the parts. This area is the edge of the forehead, so you have to shade it, and you are watch the movement of the pencil. The shading is done in a curved manner. And I want to show a shine on this. So this is the edge of the glass. And you are seeing it, everything in front of you. Now towards the lower side, in the inner part, the shading will be there. Here the face is on the right side. The light is coming from the top, from the left side. So this area is light. This area will be dark. And the basic outline is done. Now let's quickly do the face one. Here there is some shading. Here also in the ear. So the basic outline of a portrait you have seen, and this is the basic thing which has emerged. Now the full thing will take time. The a main part of the face I have explained. So the whole thing can be done in half an hour. You have seen that it is half an hour and everything was recorded. You can watch this session later on, try what you are seeing, and there is a email link. You can connect on the email. There is a link of the group given below where you can connect for doubts. Let's quickly finish it. Now this is the hand in which the fingers have to be shown, so, and all the fingers are folded. So how do you make this? This is all separate thing. Getting the body proportion. So this is the final output. Any guesses on who the person gentleman is? Type below this video. I am not naming him. Normally you will get the answer from, he is a famous singer, a pop singer. And normally you will see him in goggles. Now the beard portion from the lower side will be made dark, and this is the end of the session. So hope you have liked it. If you have doubt, type below this video and connect on our WhatsApp group for any doubt. So once the face outline and shading is done, you can give some more detail. Like here I want to make the eyes some prominent. I'll naturally add something. Now you can use a brush and you can use a tissue paper. I'm using a brush and merging this shade, and it is the basic outline. When you get, then the further detailing you can do, that does not matter. The main outlining of the face and the main part should be done. Then body resemblance will come. So hope you have enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe the channel and get in touch for more updates on portrait sketching. See you. Goodbye.